In One More Shot, Minnie, played by Emily Browning, is a doctor in a hospital. She helps patients deliver babies. Minnie is 36 years old and she's seen all of her friends settle down and have families, and she's 36 years old now, and the clock is ticking, and she really wants to find the right man. One day at hospital, at work, she is helping a woman deliver a baby, and suddenly her ex-boyfriend walks in, and he is the partner of the woman having a baby. And this ex-boyfriend always told Minnie that he never wanted kids, but and now Minnie feels bad. Why doesn't anybody want to settle down with her? It's New Year's Eve in 1999, and Minnie kind of feels down about herself, but she's invited to a New Year's Eve party, and she learns that an ex-boyfriend, kind of the man that got away, is going to be at that New Year's Eve party, so she agrees to go. At this New Year's Eve party, Minnie discovers that her ex-boyfriend has a new girlfriend, and his new girlfriend is pregnant, and that her ex-boyfriend is going to propose to her. But strange things start happening at this party, and Minnie bought a bottle of tequila. She got this bottle of tequila from my friend. This friend went on holiday in Mexico and like 10 years ago, and gave the bottle of tequila to Minnie, and finally Minnie has decided to drink this bottle, and she brings this bottle to the New Year's Eve party, and every time she drinks a shot from the tequila bottle, she's transported back to the start of the party. So the start of the party is the front door of the house, and every time she drinks a shot of the tequila, she's transported back to the front of the house. After some initial confusing as to what's going on, Minnie finally understands what's going on, and she tries to use this magical time machine tequila bottle to try and win back her ex-boyfriend. One More Shot is directed by Nicholas Clifford, and this film is his directorial debut. One More Shot is a very clever Groundhog Day time travel comedy. It is like some of the time traveling Groundhog Day elements are very familiar, but I think this film uses them in a very interesting and unique way. The first half of the film, Minnie is trying to use this magical tequila to try and win back her boyfriend. It's quite amusing the many different ways she tries to use it. Like she knows she can get him to a private room, how to get into the private room. She, like at one instance, she walks into a glass door and breaks her nose, and then her ex-boyfriend has to take her to the bathroom to help her, and they have like a very romantic moment, and then Minnie tries to recreate this moment many times to try and get him to realize that they should be together, but actually it backfires on her. And it's funny to see all the different ways Minnie tries to win back her boyfriend. Like she tries to do all crazy sorts of stuff, but about halfway through the film, Minnie realizes that her ex-boyfriend isn't really into her anymore, and the film kind of switches kind of her Minnie's goals in the film. So she kind of goes off the rails a little bit once she realizes that her ex-boyfriend isn't really into her anymore. Then she kind of goes off the rails. Just over the halfway mark of the film, we discover that one of Minnie's friends at the party, this guy Rodney, played by Ashley Zuckerman, he's married, and this is actually the house. He lives in the house that they're having the New Year's party. He's married, and he's just had a new baby with his wife, but their marriage is not going very well. And then when Rodney sees Minnie with this bottle of tequila, he kind of freaks out a little bit, and we discover that actually Rodney has his own bottle of tequila, time traveling tequila, that he got from the same friend from Mexico. And it's at this point where the film kind of changes perspective a little bit. Not perspective, we still see it from Minnie, but Minnie, we realize that Rodney's been using this tequila for 10 years. He's been kind of recycling his life over and over again, and I think the bottle is like almost empty, and Rodney has been trying to like use this magical bottle to pass his exams at university and to try and fix his relationship with his wife, and it's still not going very well. And Rodney thinks that his wife is about to leave him, and he asks Minnie's help, can I use your magical bottle because I don't have any left to try and fix my marriage. And the film kind of changes from Minnie trying to get back her ex-boyfriend to try and fix Rodney's life. And that's what sets this film apart from other like Groundhog Day time traveling type movies, because it's been, after the past decade or so, there's been quite a lot of these type of films, whether it be horror or romantic comedy or thriller, and this film is quite different to those. It kind of, we get to know, when Minnie transports different, she keeps going back to the start of the night with when she takes a shot, and we get to know these characters more and more as the film goes on, because the first 20 minutes of the film, her friends are very obnoxious and unlikable, but as the film goes on, we get to know them a little bit more, and we kind of see the friendship they have with Minnie, and as we get to know the characters, that Minnie gets to affect their lives in different ways, and that's probably the strength of the film, the way we get to know all these characters, even though there's maybe 10 people at this party, and we get to know each one of them, and we get to know how Minnie interacts with them, and just the way that Minnie uses the time traveling tequila to affect everybody's lives is probably the highlight of the film. Emily Browning as Minnie, she's fantastic. This film does a really good job. It really handles the theme of realizing this man is maybe he's not good for you, and admitting that maybe you need to change your focus in life, and it handles those themes in a very mature way. I give One More Shot 3.5 stars out of 5. It uses this kind of like Groundhog Day type scenario as a very, very effectively. It's funny at times, especially in the first half of the film, where we see Minnie using the tequila in a variety of ways. But in the second half of the film, it really balances that tone between comedy and drama, and really explores a lot of mature themes in a very thought-provoking and entertaining way. So I definitely recommend checking out One More Shot. Thanks for watching. What did you think of One More Shot? Please comment below what you thought of the film. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.